It's time. It's time. It's time to grow and glow, and I have the guide for you. Hello, happy Monday. How are you? It's been so fucking long. How has everyone been? How's your life been? How is your family? How's your kiddos? How's your kids' summer? How was your summer? How's work going? Just a whole bunch of shit. And make sure you put in the comments and let me know how you guys do it. We haven't seen each other or talked to each other in about shit. I think it's been 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. It's been a while. So I'm happy to be back and I'm happy to, share with you guys how my vacation went and everything that I did. So today I just wanted to focus on me and my family and everything that we did when we were vacationing. So I left. When did I? Oh wait, I could still have July. So I left here on I think the 8th, I think. And then I was in Tennessee for the 8th through the 14th. I'm sorry, 8th through the 13th. And then I was home in Georgia from the 14th all the way to the 20th. So I had a lot of time with family, just catching up with them. I haven't seen them since Thanksgiving. So you do the math. I don't know how many months that is, but that's almost a year. I think it was more than 6 months, actually. So it was quite some time. So I'm just happy to be here with you guys. And man, I just want to talk about how my vacation was. So y'all know I'm in Houston. So we went to, what was it, IAH? That is George Bush's airport, right? It was smooth. It wasn't anything too crazy. I left home, I think, 4:30? We left here at 4:30. Actually, I feel like I got up at 4. We left here at 4:30. My flight wasn't until 6 because I wanted to make sure that I had enough time, even though it was through the week. It's summertime. So I wanted to make sure that I got to the airport at a decent time. So I got there, and then I flew from Houston to Atlanta, and that was about I think it was 2 hours and 16 minutes. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Our pilot was flying, literally. It felt like we were a hot air balloon in the sky. But no, for real, he was speeding. So I think we got there in like an hour and 50 something minutes. It was like fast. So we got to Atlanta. Then my grandpa picked me up. And we went to, oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know if there's a Bojangles here in Houston, but we went to Bojangles. And if you done been to Bojangles, you know the little hash brown rounds they got? They like, how big are they? They like this. Like round like this. And them so good. Filled with flavor. So yeah, we went to Bojangles, had the what I think it's called Bo Rounds. I don't know what the fuck that shit called, but it's so good. And I don't even think we have one here in Houston. I haven't seen a Bojangle, or my partner and I, we have not seen a Bojangle since we've been here. And we've been here for a year. We ain't seen one Bojangle. So I was so happy to get some of them Bo Rounds. So I hung out with them. I hung out with him for a night or whatnot. And then my mom came and picked me up, and we picked up my brother. He stays in, what is it, Midtown? I don't know. But he stays somewhere in Atlanta, picked him up or whatever. And then we got on the road. Man, we got on the road. So we broke up our trip on the way to Nashville. That's where we went, was Nashville. So we did Atlanta, and then we went to Chattanooga. And I'll put somewhere up here, somewhere where you can see. But we went to Chattanooga, Ruby Falls. Oh my gosh. If you're ever in Tennessee and you want to do something with your family and something that's, informative for your kiddos and for you as well, man, I would definitely recommend to go to Ruby Falls. It was awesome. Basically what it is, it's a cave that is a man-made cave, basically. And it was named after the man's wife. Her name was Ruby, I believe. And literally, you're going down there and you're walking through narrow canals like this. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them did. Some of them you have to kind of like duck your head a little bit, but it was a good experience. Definitely super duper uber cold. So if you do it, make sure you have at least a jacket. Okay. Now, also, you know, they gave us some history about how it was started, where the people actually, I don't know if it's called shoved, but moved through inside of the cave. So that was definitely cool as well. And the start of the show is an underground waterfall. And it was beautiful. It's like a waterfall show that they had. And I'll put pictures and videos up here so you guys can see actually what it looks like. But man, it was fucking amazing. I enjoyed it so much. I think my family also enjoyed it as well. It was just awesome. It was marvelous. And then with the underground show, it was like the lights. They had different lights. Then they also had music too. So I think it was all very, very cool. So if you're ever in Tennessee again, make sure you go to Chattanooga. Do an opportunity to be in the mountains, and also too you can have a fun experience. So I would definitely recommend. Wait, I just thought about something, y'all. I had a magnet, and I don't know where that magnet at. I brought a magnet from Ruby Falls. So every time I travel somewhere, magnets are my thing. So I love museums, and every time I go to a museum, every time I go anywhere, I had to get a magnet. And I just literally, my partner, she's my director right now, my producer right now, and I'm looking at her like, where the fuck is my magnet? I have to find it. He said my little brother took it. He probably did. Mally, if you watching, return my magnet now. And tell mom to send it in the mail. Please and thank you. Actually. You know what? It's probably in your room. It's okay. I'm gonna text you later to see if you got it. Anywho, but yeah, so I definitely have to find that. And then we drove from Chattanooga to Nashville, and I think that was maybe and a half hours, maybe. Because you know, Atlanta and Tennessee, I mean Georgia. Well, I don't know how to say this right, but you know, Georgia is here, and then Tennessee is like up here. So there's a border between Georgia and Tennessee that you can literally be in Tennessee 1 second, and then Georgia in the next, and then you go back. Well, you're in Tennessee, you're in Georgia, then Tennessee, and then you go back into Georgia. It's fucking weird, but I think it took like 2.5 hours. But we got to Nashville. Man, it was awesome. We stayed on Broadway. And if you're familiar with Tennessee, you know that's literally right where every fucking thing is. So it was definitely live, super crazy, super awesome. Uber fun. Uber fun. And I've been saying Uber a lot, which I really don't exactly know what the definition of Uber is. Maybe I should look that up real quick. Let me see. What does Uber mean? Uber. What does Uber mean? Oh, I think I'm saying it wrong. Uber means oh no, I say it right. So Uber means over, above, and beyond. So Uber, like if I were uber busy, if I'm saying I'm uber busy, that means I'm like overly busy, beyond busy, above busy actually. So yeah. But it was uber fun. Y'all know, well, y'all don't know, but you will not. I love food. And we had a lot of good food. We had a lot of good food, man. It was so good. And it was just good to spend time with family. Also, I'm gonna put other pictures and videos up here somewhere wherever my hand ends up. That's why I put pictures and videos. But if you're in Nashville, there is a place called Martin's Barbecue Joint. And it's on the corner of Broadway, and it's really, really, really good. And they have an upstairs, and it's like you could do games or whatever. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you want to play games and you are at Martin's Barbecue Joint, you have to be 21 years of age or older. They won't let you play the games upstairs at all if you're not that age. So just something for you to think about if that's something that you do want to do. But I definitely recommend it. And y'all know I couldn't be in Nashville without going to Old Smoky, the distillery. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you're on my TikTok, you've seen I posted a video of me trying well, not all of them, but most of the moonshine flavors. So the ones that I actually loved the most, I love something blue raspberry or something sour. So they had this called a blue ras. That was one of their moonshines. Oh my goodness. It was so good. Also a 153 proof moonshine. It was fucking terrible. Actually, it was terrible. So if you are in Nashville, I would definitely recommend that you go to Old Smoky. You cannot go to Nashville without going to Old Smoky. At least that's what I think. Now, we did walk Broadway during the day and at night, and it was actually really crazy because, it's my first time in Nashville. I didn't even realize how busy it was that we went during the week. It was so packed, like uber packed. Especially at night. Oh my gosh, the Broadway Street Boulevard, whatever the fuck it is, Avenue, whatever it is so packed at night. But the good thing is too, though, everybody's walking. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see a lot of people like, well, they're walking, and also too, they're getting Ubers. So we were driving, which I don't know if that was the best option for us to do because it was so busy. So like we're trying to drive and find parking. It's harder to drive and find parking, of course, than it is when you're in an Uber, because you can get an Uber, they drop you off and you good. It's that finding parking. And also parking is expensive. I think we were somewhere for an hour, maybe an hour and some change, and we spent $20 on parking. So that was I wouldn't recommend. I would recommend that you take an Uber if you can. Uber would be the best option. Oh, yeah, love. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. What else after that? Nothing beats a Jet.
Pay £50 per person when you book a family of 4.
There we go. You heard them. So yeah, man. And also too, we went to the Tennessee State Museum, which is totally free. Fucking awesome. We love free 99 because it's what? The best 99. Okay. And then it was right across the street, not even the street, but oh my God, literally right across, literally right across the street, not even the street, right across the sidewalk. It was on the sidewalk of the Nashville farmers market, and the farmers market was cool. I think for me, when I hear farmers market, I'm thinking of like fresh produce. I'm thinking of fruits and vegetables. But they didn't have any of that. It was more of like restaurants. They had ice cream places in there. They had a bar in there. I can say this about Nashville. One thing is you're going to find a bar every fucking way you go. But it was a pride bar. Be who you are. For your pride. So they had that, and a lot of things that you like if you wanted to. Oh, also too, when you walked in, they had a candle making class right in the farmers market. So I thought that was pretty fucking awesome. So it was like you can get souvenirs and stuff like that from in there too if you wanted anything like that, Of course, we took pictures too, like little, family pictures. Everybody had on boots and all those good things like that, because you can't go to Nashville without boots. And if you're in Texas, you can't come to Texas without boots either. So it's kind of you need it. Oh my God, how could I forget? And then we went to Tecovas. Damn, I wish I had my shirt. But if you don't know, I love Tecovas. Now, if you go back to like my videos, I think in 2 videos, maybe 3, I have on a Tecovas shirt. So we went to Tecovas, man. It was great. Of course, if you go to any Tecovas, they offer you a drink. So you're able to drink a free drink and a koozie. How can you not love that? You get a free drink and a koozie. So I think I had a Coors, and I think Seneca had I had a Coors, and I think it was a Tennessee's. I don't know what the other beer was, but we had to go in there and have a Coors Light. A Coors Light. Me and Seneca got the same shirt, and then Mally got a belt buckle. I don't know if I took pictures of those, but yeah, it was a good experience though. We loved it. So, Tecovas, if you watching, hey, I love y'all, and that's all I gotta say. Hit me up. And we spent a lot of time at the Assembly Food Hall. I think I'm saying that right. Assembly Food Hall. They had a lot of restaurants. Now, if you stay in Tampa, or you stay in, if you stay in Tampa, it's similar to what is it called? Mature Works. It's just much bigger. They have live music. Yeah, and they had a Velvet Taco in there. All them good places you want to eat at. That what they had. And it was deliciosa. It was it was super good. Super good. And yeah, so we stayed there. We did a lot of good things. Oh my gosh, how can I forget? We went to Putt Shack too. That was my first time at Putt Shack, and it was actually really good. I had a few drinks. I had this drink there. It was like mango, passion fruit, and I added a shot of crowned apple in there. 10 out of 10. Recommend. And so after we left, we went to, so then we didn't stop on the way back. So from Nashville to Atlanta was 3 hours, and we had to drop my brother off in Atlanta. And then from Atlanta to Valdosta, which that's my, where my mom's brother stay, that was 3 hours. So my mom drove the first 3, I drove the last 3. So it was a 6-hour drive. I think it was, I didn't think it was as brutal the first time, of course, because we stopped, but it is quite a journey. It was quite a journey. So I went home, of course, and my brother and I, we love to cook together. And I think we love to cook separately too. But we love to do things together. So that's a lot of stuff that we did. A lot of like cooking together. I took him to the Oriental Market. If you're in Valdosta, the Oriental Market on Bemis, all the way down by Cousins, by the Moody Air Force Base. They have a lot of the noodles, some drinks that you could try, a lot of boba tea. They have taro. And what is that green one? Matcha milk tea as well, and dumplings if you like dumplings. They have some fresh produce in there if you like that. Meat, fish, all good things. So shout out to them. So super good. And as well as if you're into trying different type of Oriental snacks, that is the place for you if you just want to try something different. But yeah, it was just a good time, man. Spend time with my family, and my brother is a golf pro. So we went golfing, of course, and I'll put a video to show you that I'm not that much of a good golfer, but he helped me. He is a good teacher. So Mally, thank you for that. And also too, I got my other brother because he made this amazing beat. And I'm a put it in here somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm putting it in this fucking awesome. Like, so it's like, it's a party that I USA. And then it got a little beat. It's really good. It's really good. And also too, I went out with my mom. We did like a mother-daughter type of thing. I went to this place in Valdosta called Whiskey River, and it was fucking awesome. I got up, did karaoke. Who calling that shit? Who calling my phone? Who calling my phone? Who calling my phone? I'll add that nigga too. And also too, we went to the place called Fairway Tavern. Oh man, I had a glass of red wine. I think it was, I don't know who. I have to see. I will look up the menu which red wine I had, but it was a 10 out of 10. And she said it's actually very popular at Fairway Tavern. So if you're there, definitely get this red wine that I have put up here in the corner. It was delicious. That we also had a charcuterie board. It had like fresh berries, honey, cheeses, salami, pastrami. It was prosciutto. To Fins and Feathers, of course. Man, I know it was expensive like that. So I had a shot of Crown, and I had a glass of, I had a shot of Crown and a Modelo. My mom had a shot of Patron and a glass of wine, and it was $50 fucking dollars. Wait, is that expensive? That was $10 per drink. That means that bill was $10. And you know, if you go to, I went to Whiskey River earlier that day, and I got a beer for $3. Now, hold on. Oh, that's all I gotta say. I ain't gotta say nothing else, but we had some drinks. I can't lie, the drink was a drink. I can't never, you know what I'm saying? The drink was good. The drink was good. The drink was good. And then, I think that's how we did. Trying to get my mom, hey, let me stay in Whiskey River. Come back, pick me up. Come back, pick me up. She was like, no. She was like, I'm not leaving you here unsupervised. And I was like, girl. I was, but what it was, I was having so much fun because they had karaoke. You know what I'm saying? And their drinks are cheap. I mean, I wasn't really like getting like a mixed drink. Normally, when I go out, it's either a lemon drop, um, a lemon drop with added orange juice, or a Modelo, of course, a Miller Lite, or a Crown straight neat. Or if I'm sitting down at a restaurant, it'll be or like a bar, it'll be an old fashioned with either Buffalo Trace or members. I'm sorry, makers. Buffalo Trace or makers. But this place that I go to right here by our house, they have a orange infused makers that I get with my old fashioned, and I normally have it smoked with applewood. I don't prefer the cherry, but I guess it's fine. Anyways. I had a great time. It was good just to be with family, right? It's always good to cherish time with your family because at the end of the day, even though it pains us to think about, but we're not going to be here forever, right? And you never know exactly what could happen in the short amount of time that you don't see your family. Maybe you don't talk to them. So every time that you're with them, you just have to make sure that you're present, that you're, enjoying every single time or all of the time that you guys have together. So I would definitely say, if you don't talk to your family as often, try to talk to them as often as you can. Well, talk to them often as you can if you want to. Don't do it if you don't want to. Just saying. I don't know what y'all situation is. So, not even, so let's say either your blood family or your chosen family, right? So that's the people and I feel like some of us have chosen family that's more, we're closer to them than we are our blood family. So just saying, all of your family and friends, just make sure that, you're taking out the time to spend time with them and be present with them and hang out and call and check up on them to make sure they're okay, and always say that you love them and all those good things like that, because those matter. Because you just never know. Something could happen. God forbid something does happen, but something could. But something could. And you just never know. So, today I just really wanted to focus on just whatever I did and how much fun I had and all the places that I went to. And I hope you guys enjoyed all the little videos and clips that I included in here as well. Just to show y'all, like, hey, we're always talking about bettering yourself and becoming the best version of you. But also, too, well, not but, because, but cancel out everything that you said before. So with that being said, we have to know there are different facets and different areas of our life that we could become the best version of us. Not just sitting here talking about confidence, but making sure that you also feeding the other parts of your life that you need. Okay? Now, we did have an affirmation today, but I'm going to get one right now. Let's see. All right, give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to find one real quick. So, we're doing it a little different. Let's take a deep breath. Our affirmation today is going to be: family is not just who I was born to, but who I grow with. I am surrounded by love and loyalty. And that touches on your chosen family as well as your blood family. Remember, family is just whoever makes you feel love, whoever makes you feel embraced, whoever makes you, feel not judged. And that's all I have for today, man. And then next week, we'll get to focus on our self-love and our journey. And remember, don't forget, this is your feel-good station still. Make sure you get your ass in the bus. Okay? And you already know who it is, Coach Faith. Another week, another glow up. Thank you so much for letting me be your guide, and we will see you guys next week. All right, ciao.